Common Council Reorganization meeting Tuesday, April 21st at 6:02 p.m. Roll call.
Braun? Langen?
Yes.
Davis?
Yes.
Reynolds?
Here.
Radke? Davis. Burdick?
Yes.
Okay, so we didn't hear from Sarah at all.
Is Sarah present?
Okay, we'll go to the confirmation of appropriate meeting notice.
Meeting was noticed on Friday, April 17th. The agenda is posted at the post office, city hall, and our website.
And then Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Before we go to the elect council president, Cindy has an announcement.
For the record, wanted to note that all of our newly elected and re-elected officials have taken their oath of office. They've been signed. Because of the pandemic, we're not doing the official oath tonight.
The official oath or
The swearing in. The ceremony where we sign the book and do the swearing in, and
yeah.
we're not doing that
But
tonight.
everything, it's more, the legal part of it is done, the oaths are signed, so.
Oh, okay. So why is that? Why would we not be having the swearing in and the signing?
Because of the pandemic?
Social distancing.
Oh.
And recommending the book everybody.
I could see the signing, but not the swearing in. I'm just curious. It's, Okay, but it's official.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but it's just a
Everyone has-
ceremonial thing.
Everyone
Okay.
has signed theirs, so. You signed yours, didn't you? Oh, wait, you didn't get reelected, so you don't have to.
No. Okay. Good.
Okay, we'll move on to elect council president.
Hi, this is Dan. I'd like to nominate Jim Burdick.
The nomination for Jim, any seconds?
I'll second. Davis?
Any further nominations?
Burdick, I'd like to nominate Davis.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Reynolds. Any further nominations? I got to ask 3 times. Any further nominations? And once more, any further nominations? Okay, we have 2 nominations for council president. Kind of hard to do a written ballot with Ann not here.
Yeah.
Could you tell me who the second one was?
Candy Davis.
Motion by Jim and second by Robert. I don't know if that's an indication that Jim doesn't want the job, or...
No, I just like competition.
Oh, okay. So,
Hey, bring it on, dude.
how can we do it without a written ballot then? We'll make
Well, we can do a
roll call for Candy first, or Jim first, because he was the first nominee.
Yeah. Well, we could have the 4 here written, and then obviously Ann would have to state her what her ballot would be, but it's up to you.
This is the only vote that we can take that can be secret too, isn't it?
Yes.
Do we typically do it by ballot? We don't, do we? Or when there's more than one?
When there's more than one.
We do, okay. Okay.
Can we hear from both candidates?
Good one.
Sure. What do you want to hear from them?
Neither one has ever lobbied me for the position, so I'd want to hear why they want it.
Well, Candy's Bennett, that's why I nominated her, okay, just because, I just felt like I'd be a nice guy. But no, I'm just kidding.
You are a nice guy.
I'm kidding.
Well, and actually, well, it's probably good to indicate what that position does, too. Chris. Would you not agree? Especially for the new people?
Sure. What's it do?
Okay, okay, I will do
Takes the
that.
mayor's spot when he's not here for the meeting.
Takes the mayor's spot when the mayor is not present for council meetings. And I know I was at last year, I was elected for the last 2 years. No, it was last year. I'm trying to remember, no, because when you were elected, it was for 2 years. I think I had to...
1 year, Mark was it before, right?
Mark was up before, yeah. I had to preside over one meeting. So our mayor, thankfully, doesn't really miss many meetings, but basically takes over the mayor's spot when the mayor is absent from a meeting. I was very proud to have been elected president. I hate to toot my own horn, but I'm the most senior. I think that's typically one of a good thought process in the selection process. Does not mean and that does not mean Mr. Burdick would not be a good president either. So I enjoyed the one meeting I was able to take over for the president or for the mayor.
So what happens if the mayor dies?
Oh my word!
Well, that was the other thing. Last year we said you only did one meeting, but if you step in front of a bus, you got it the whole season.
Yes.
Till a special election or the next election, if it's close, is that?
It depends on what the timing is, but
Boy, oh boy, listen to that. I'm not that scared to step in for you, but I do not want that to happen for your safety.
Okay.
All right, I'm just going to make it easy. I'm bowing out, Candy. I think you did a great job. I'm going to let you have it.
You just wanted me to talk about it?
I did. No, I would be honored. Ann, thank you for the nomination, but I think Candy would do a great job too, so.
Thank you,
rather
Jim.
than-
So you're refusing the nomination then?
Yes, I'm going to bow out, yes. Of course, you can't really do that after it's been called 3 times, can you? So,
I've never had it happen.
Yeah.
well, Robert's rules, you really can't, because it's just like being on the ballot. But
So then
but if I'm saying,
vote.
yeah, but if I'm saying, hey, I'm going to do it, he's going to do it, and whoever nominates you or second or whatever, then it's 3 out of 5, so you're already in. Vote for yourself, you're in.
Well, we vote for you first. We should be voting for Jim first, since he was the first one elected. Is that not true? Or nominated?
Yeah.
Yep. So,
Everybody good with that? We'll have the
I'm good with
vote
that.
for Jim. Ann, you good with that?
Okay.
Even though he says he doesn't want to do the job, we're going to do the vote for him first, and if he gets,
I could get you.
he might not have been close enough.
Withdrawing nomination?
It's too late now because he called it 3 times and we closed nominations, so. But I appreciate it, Ann, but no, I just soon nominated Candy, I just soon have her do it.
You must not have been close enough to the mic for her to hear you saying that earlier. Okay, so
Stupid, but.
we will take a roll call for Jim for council president.
Becky,
Yes.
Davis,
No.
Reynolds,
No.
Burdick,
No.
Ryan,
No.
Motion fails. You hesitated a little bit, Jim, there. Were you going to leave the tie vote on Casey?
Because it would have, yeah, it would have been bad.
Yeah.
It would have been bad, so.
Okay. Okay, so we have a nomination then for Candy for council president. Any further discussion on that? Okay, let's have a roll call for that then.
Burdick,
Yes.
Reynolds,
Yes.
Becky,
Yes.
Ryan,
Yes.
Yes.
That passes.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Congrats, it was a tough battle.
Thank you.
Okay, the next one is consider committee, commission, and contractual appointments. Let's just go through the committee and commission ones before we get to the contractual appointments. Everybody had a chance to look through them?
Yes.
There is an opening on the tree board. I did ask Casey about taking that and swapping, but he wasn't too receptive to that, Jim, so. Is there anyone here that would like to be on the tree board, besides Dave, who's out in the audience? Robert?
Sure, I'll take it. Good, wonderful. More experience. Yep.
Okay, is there any other comments or concerns or questions on some of the appointments? Oh, I got to get that correct one on the library board for everybody here. Corey Steen is not on the library board anymore. Meredith Vidioli is in that spot.
Oh, okay. Library board?
Yes.
Let's see. Meredith?
Just a question about election workers. I was wondering if we had many, back out in this last election, and looking out here for 2 years, if at some point we'll try to, insert a youth movement or something into the volunteers who are asked to do this.
The city has worked hard at trying to get a whole group of people so that if some people can't, because some people are actually in office so they can't make those elections. So the list expands as we find more people. Certainly the lesson learned the last time, was that we need to have maybe a more diverse population. We did staff a lot of the staff the last election. Normally we have plenty from this list.
And this,
Recruit younger people just because of the time of the day.
Right.
So many people work, or have children at home. I've tried to use the school, but the school's not real flexible with their time schedule. So it's really hard for me to try to schedule in kids from the school, so it just hasn't worked out well.
and they're actually appointed in December?
Yes. Yeah, they're kind of on a different time frame because it's a statutorial, so it's a December of odd years that they're appointed, and they're appointed 2-year terms, so we just appointed everyone in December of 19. The one thing I wanted to point out too is the Board of Review, which is on page 2. Board of Review generally meets just once a year. Board of Review is scheduled for May 14th from 4 to 6 p.m. With the COVID-19, I don't know if the board, if those that are going to be on the board want to change, postpone the date till a later date, do a meeting, a teleconference meeting, or want to just have this remain the same. If we remain the same where the person appealing comes in, I would schedule them like a half hour apart so that, because normally nobody stays. They come in, they do their appeal, we hear both sides, then they leave. If we put them a half hour apart, we shouldn't have more than the 4 board members and the assessor and the person appealing. So it should be maybe 6 to 8 people, but it's an option, so.
How far out can we move it?
You're supposed to have it within 45 days, but, when there's big revals for communities, they've gone as late as October. So we like to try to stay within the statutes, but if we meet and adjourn or we notice that it's going to be extended, by law, you can do that, so.
I would think if we could postpone it until early June, we could hopefully be rid of some of the concerns. I know we're gonna still have some, but it might make it a little easier, because I don't know if anybody would want to do that over the phone if people have been
Right.
involved with it here, because it's tough enough to deal with the information you get while you're sitting here.
Yeah, you do get a lot of, the property owner that is appealing will come in with documentation to, to support their arguments, and the assessor does the same. So to do it by phone would be really difficult. So I will contact our assessor and let them know that we're going to postpone till probably early to mid-June.
If it's all okay with them and with not violating any statutes.
Yeah, and that's not a problem. We might have to just meet to adjourn to a later date, so.
And if it's okay with the members.
The Finance Committee, Robert, welcome to the Finance Committee. That'll be very good, especially being new to council. That'll really give you some good background and information. I think you'll enjoy that.
Thank you. I can't wait.
Good. And then I see Jim Burdick is taking your place, Mayor, on the Fire District.
You okay with that?
I am more than fine with that, not that I don't want you.
It frees me up for more volunteer association
Yeah, right.
participation.
I think that's good. And Jim, at some point, if you want, I'll be happy to kind of give you some background and brief on some stuff that's going on with that. But I think you'll enjoy being on that. I do. I think that's good.
And Mr. Mayor, did you want to add the tourism onto the list?
That's right.
We have one appointment, as well as one appointment to the tourism board.
And Mark Wellnitz has been in that spot, and it's still real new, and I'd like to put him back in there as long as he wants to do it yet. It's been interesting for the few meetings they've been able to have, so.
Yeah.
So you're adding that somewhere? I mean, that's not on there, right?
Yeah, it's not.
You're adding
Add
it.
it to the list.
Okay.
And then we'll provide everybody, once the council has finalized the list tonight, we'll print a new one for everyone.
Okay, is everybody good with what's there so far? Do we want to include the contractual and go over that too while we're here, before we make a motion to approve any of it?
Sure. I guess I would look to Ramona and the rest of the staff as far as how the contractual entities that we have, how they are to work with. You're pleased, happy?
Yeah, we're not recommending any changes.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone else has any
Good.
questions.
You're the ones that have to work with them the most, so.
Notice the garbage and recycling comes up end of the year, though. How do we work on that if it's,
We're working on that soon.
okay.
Good.
Are you still there, Ann?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
You good with all 10 committees you're on?
Well, if there's anybody that would like to make a motion to approve these as presented,
All right, I'll make the motion to go ahead with everything on there with the addition of Tourism Board, Mark Wellnitz.
Davis, second.
Oops, and Robert to the tree board.
Oh, good. Davis, second.
And the library.
Oh, I'm
And the
sorry,
library
and
board.
Meredith to the library board in place of Corey Steen. I don't know Meredith's last name.
Vidioli.
I didn't write that down.
That's all good with the second still?
Yes.
Okay, any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Burdick,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Reynolds,
Yes.
Radke,
yes,
Langen,
Yes.
Motion passes. Next one is consider mayor's appointment of chairperson for zoning board of appeals. That's been Dave Maynard for a number of years now. I think he's gotten a little better at it over the years. Learning experience, so I'll make that nomination. Somebody make that as a motion to
I'll make a
accept it.
motion to accept mayor's nomination of Maynard,
Dave Maynard.
Dave Maynard for chairperson for zoning board of appeals. This is Davis.
Burdick, second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Davis,
Yes.
Burdick,
Yes.
Langen,
Yes.
Reynolds,
Yes.
Radke,
yes,
Motion passes. Consider mayor's appointment of elected representative and citizen at large to joint review board. Warren Kukla is still, that would be my nomination for the citizen at large, still, again, reappoint Warren Kukla. And was I on there last time? I know we haven't met in a long time.
No, I was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to do it again, or?
Yeah, I'd be happy to, or maybe since Jim's around, if that's something he'd be interested in doing, or meet once a year, and it's very, not much involvement.
Go for it.
You're saying you wouldn't be interested?
Either way, I don't mind it, but if he's not, you're...
Well, I think it would be good for you to kind of just see what it's about. I mean, if you're open to it,
Sure.
it's always good to kind of find out how the different committees run. I think that would be good.
Okay.
You get to meet with all the other taxing entities and discuss the TIFs or any new TIFs or...
Yeah, Jim, I
cool.
think
Status.
actually you'd be good at that.
All right, well, yeah, I'll go for that then. Thanks, Candy.
Good.
Okay, so I'll nominate Jim.
I will second, Davis second.
No, I'll
Oh,
nominate him.
No, oh,
I
first
can't
we
make the motion to do so.
first we have to do the,
Well, we can do them together if everybody's okay with that.
Who was the citizen?
Warren Kukla?
Warren Kukla. I will make a motion to accept the mayor's appointment of elected, this is Davis, the mayor's appointment of elected representative and citizen at large to joint review board of Warren Kukla, and as committee member as Jim Burdick.
Is there a second?
Reynolds, second.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Davis,
Yes.
Reynolds,
Yes.
Radke,
yes.
Burdick,
Yes.
Langen,
Yes.
Motion passes. Next item is to adjourn.
Let one of the newbies do.
That's what I was looking at.
Come on, Casey.
Make a motion to accept.
Motion to adjourn?
I'll second.
Motion and a second to adjourn.
First order of business, good.
Roll call.
Reynolds,
Yes.
Langen,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Radke,
Yes.
Burdick,
Say no.
Oh.
Motion passes 4-1. Thanks, Ann.
Darn it.
Congratulations,
Ann.
Casey and Robert.